So we are back for the second quarter of Baltimore at Oakland, Week 17 of the Tenacious Football League 2016 season. Earl here with you. Oakland took a 6-0 lead on a Latavius Murray 19-yard touchdown reception in the first quarter, and extra point failed, but they'll have that 6-0 lead. As you can see, the stat leaders here. Carr with a cool 7 for 10 through the air, 92 yards passing. Murray 5 for 20 on the ground leads the rushers, and pretty even stats except for the score. So we'll move right into the game here. Although you will see Oakland with 3 for 3 on third down efficiency. So hello, as you can see, I have my Bills shirt here. They are in this league, but they are not going to make the playoffs. So as you can see above me here, they are in 5th place, squarely 3 games back of the Kansas City Chiefs, and they will miss the playoffs. But what we have here is a 1 versus tied for second right now. Number 1, Oakland, tied for second, Baltimore. Baltimore beat Oakland in the first game, if you recall. So if Baltimore could win this one as well and give Oakland their 4th loss, it may give the Ravens with 12-4 an inside chance at first place. So that's what is on the line here in this one. I'm going to go ahead and put us right to this spot here, and we're just going to get going. I am pretty much ready to rock and roll with this, although I need to recall where we were to end the first quarter, which was, as you can see here, 6-0. But it was a 9-yard gain for Oakland that took them over midfield, so it's going to be 2nd and 1 from the Baltimore 46. And that's where we are going to get going. And let's just go ahead and start. They're going to bring out a new set. It'll be set 5. And I need to get that up on my screen here. So like you have it, set 5 has DeAndre Washington as the running back, but we are going to try and sneak a long pass in here for the Raiders, and it's going to go to Cooper. So the finder is at the bottom that I've set up mostly based on, and I don't know why my computer just made a ding, but it did. Probably some stupid message. But they're going to go long to Cooper, who is end A, and it'll be against a safe defense. So let's see if Oakland can catch Baltimore napping here and maybe get a big gain. Who knows, maybe even a touchdown on the first play of the second quarter. Back to pass. It's 34. Second quarter. Is Carr a 2-pass? He is on the Oakland, and so if we could take a look here real quick at the ratings. Quarterback 1, it's a little bright here because of you can see here for Carr, he is a 1 plus, which means on the opponent's side of the 50, he turns into a 2. So this 34 asks, is quarterback a 2-pass? He is. Well, it's not going to be a long gain, but quarterback locates alternate receiver, and the alternate receiver will be, for our case, it will end up being Cooper. Amari Cooper, and it's going to be for Q plus 6, a D6. So Q plus 3. Carr is 11, plus 3 is 14 yards. First down. Cuts it all the way down to the 32. A really nice second down play. Catches him a little bit flat-footed, and it'll be 1st and 10. They're going to reset their, then they're going to bring out one of the sets with Murray, and it's going to be an inside run for Latavius Murray, and they're going to bring in the blitz. So here we go. Takes the handoff, and it's 55. It looks like there's some laundry on the field. 16. It's going to be for a 6-yard gain, but we're going to have to check the flag. Tackled at the 26-yard line, but the penalty will be, that'll be on the defense. So they could take the 5-yard penalty, and repeat the down on 1st and 5, or they could take the 6 yards and make it 2nd and 4. They're going to take the penalty. So it's going to be a defensive. What is that? That's a 6. Is that a hold? That's an encroachment, probably. Yeah, encroachment. So there was no play anyway. When you get an encroachment, then the play is nullified. So that takes it to 27, 1st and 5. Play was whistled dead. They're going to stick with the same formation, and they're going to run outside with Murray this time against safe. Change it a little bit, try and sneak him on a little sweep here. So it's 15, and he is a B outside runner. That'll just be up for a 1-yard gain. So it ends up being in the place it would have been on the first carry for Murray. 2nd and 4, 26-yard line. Now, let's see. We're going to re-roll our offensive set. It's going to be 3. They're going to go with a short pass to 10, which will be Seth Roberts. He has been a target here quite a bit, and against a safe defense. So here we go, 13:50 left. It is 6-0, as you can see, and it's going to be another chance at an unusual result. That's 46, which is going to be incomplete. And not only incomplete, there is a penalty for intentional grounding. And so we're going to re-roll these, and that is a 10, so it's going to be a 10-yard loss. So we're going to label incomplete, and there's going to be a loss of down, penalty, intentional grounding. So this is going to hurt their drive. 10 yards behind, and it'll be 3rd and 14 from the 36. 13:40, the clock stops because of the incompletion. So now, in some trouble here, they're going to have to go long yard set, and they're going to, the Raiders will go with a medium pass play. They're going to try and pick this up. It'll be to Michael Crabtree. Actually, no, it won't. But Crabtree doesn't get to play on the long yardage. It's just one of the quirks of the usage. So it's going to be Holmes instead against a safe defense. So medium against safe. Carr drops back. 53 is F, a 2 pass. F is going to be C.J. Mosley. He's a 1. 1 pass. So no is the running back, who is Jalen Richard. Is he a 0 pass? He isn't. It's going to be complete to Holmes for R yardage. And what is Holmes' R? It's a 9. So it's going to come up short. Not too bad, though. You get 4th and 5 from the 27. And they're going to attempt a field goal. The Raiders will. Field goal attempt for Janikowski. On 4th and 5, they could have tried to draw them off sides. It's one of the normal things in football anymore. But instead, so this will be 27, and you add 7 to 34, then you add another 10. So 44 yards. He's a quad A under 50. So 44. And so on the chart, for a 44-yarder, it has to be 63 or less and not be one of the unusual rolls. So it's, the kick is up and the kick is good with a 22. So 9-0 now, as Janikowski kicks it true right through the uprights after missing an extra point. So 9-0 is your score here from McAfee Coliseum. And so the kick was good, and it's going to be time for the kickoff. Janikowski tees it up at the Oakland 35, and he boots it, and it's going to be pretty long here. Take 66 and add 9 to it. That's going to be right at the back of the end zone. We're just going to call it out of the end zone and a touchback. Okay, so I'm going to try and remember to move the marker there to tell you who has the ball. It's Baltimore ball at their own 25. 1st and 10. Trying to make a comeback here as they're starting out in the hole a little bit. It's going to be Set 3 for the Ravens. They're going to so they're going to run with Kenneth Dixon on an inside run here against a safe defense. A little conservative. So that's one of the things I've got to be careful about in the second quarter here. I went a little conservative with Baltimore, and it may have hurt them. So tackle B. We're going to check tackle B for the Ravens. Is tackle B. He's James Hurst. He's not a run 2 because so Ricky Wagner's out. So James Hurst, the backup, not run 2. Still going to get a 3-yard gain out of it, though. So Dixon is... hang on a second. Run for Dixon. Going to catch 3 yards out of this, and it's going to be 2nd and 7. Okay, they're going to stick with that. And so we went a little conservative. The mix of pass to run here, based on the way I called it for the Ravens, they had 8 runs and 6 passes, which really is not their game. So we're going to go ahead and try and throw a medium pass here on 2nd and 7. It may put them in the hole here. We'll have to see. 2nd and 7. So that's going to be a throw to Mike Wallace, medium pass, and it'll be against a safe defense. So let's see if Flacco, who is a AA completion percentage guy, back to pass, 46 is going to be a penalty, or at least an unusual result. 56, and that's a sack and a potential fumble. So this is exactly why you have to be careful at times with the passing, because it can really come back and bite you, especially the medium and the long passes. So a sack, loses 7, and a line fumble. So now we roll on the line fumble chart, which could be all sorts of different things. There's lots of different ways that this could manifest, which just means it's basically going to be linemen who are fighting over this. 23 is tackle A rated 0. So this is on a pass play. Ronnie Stanley is a 1. So the offense will recover. But that's still a 7-yard loss. And let's see who got the sack here. Well, we're going to say Hurst. So that means the right side of the offensive line. We're going to call that Khalil Mack, the guy who was rushing most likely. But the offense recovers that. So it's still going to run down the clock to 11:50. It's going to be 3rd and 14 from the 21. And now they're definitely going to have to go with their long yard set. And they're going to be throwing a medium pass. They're going to target 7, which is going to be Brashad Perryman against a pass defense. So can they pick up this first down? Flacco goes back to pass. 51 is a 0 pass. Sean Smith is the Raiders' right cornerback. That's the A position, and he is not a 0 pass. He's rated 1, so it is going to be a completion to an alternate receiver. We will call that Perryman. But it's only going to be 2 dice worth of yardage. So that's 11. They needed 14, and so that's going to bring an end to this drive. It's going to be 4th and 3, and I don't... that's to the 32. I don't know if we want to be chancing that at this early stage of the game. 11-15. I think we're going to have to go with another punt, and this has been hurting the Ravens so far. Cook, I think this is going to be his 3rd punt. Sam Cook back. He's going to boot it away. 42 plus 2 to average. It's returnable, so, and there's going to be a penalty on this. So 48. Return will be from Jalen Richard. That's a 25, which will be -5. He was 9, so a 4-yard return. But now let's see what the penalty is going to be, and it's on the kick part of the play. So it's a 15, which is going to be a false start. So we're going to just have to do the whole thing over again. Okay, so now it's a 4th and 8. And Cook is back to punt. And it's a 32 this time, and it's +5. Is he C or better? He is C, so it's going to be a 51-yard punt, and it will be no return. So he's just going to be like a fair catch here. Okay, so that's going to take us to the 22-yard line of Oakland, 1st and 10. You gotta be kidding me. There we go. Okay, with 11:05 left in the second quarter. So Oakland looking good here. They've been pretty efficient. Stalled on the last drive, but it's going to be set 2 with a. So they have an offensive guard stationed as their fullback. So we're definitely going to run inside with Latavius Murray against a blitz. So let's see if he can break this Raven defense down on the blitz. It's going to be a handoff right through the hole. It's J is he run 2, 63 for the Ravens. J is Brandon Williams, and he is a run 1+. So if it were in Raven territory, it would be a 2, but no. So it's going to be XR. So this could be a break. Let's see. 65 it's going to be. It's greater than D. Murray is a B, so it's going to be a go. This could be a long, long run. Let's see. It's a 45, which is 39 yards, and McMurray gets through. It's going to be and it's going to be 44. So a big rumbling, stumbling run for Murray. Gets past the blitzing linebackers, and it's a 44-yard gain all the way down to the 34-yard line of Baltimore, and everything is going Oakland's way in this one. 1st and 10. As they get a big run there from Latavius Murray. So the 3, they're going to go with a short pass. And that'll be to Latavius Murray. He has a touchdown reception in this game against a pass defense. So short pass versus pass. And the snap. And it's a 46, so unusual result. 15, 8 yards, but now there's a chance at a video review that we're just going to accept the play and not do the video because they want to save their timeouts. Not a first down pickup or anything like that. So that was to Murray was our target. 8 yards, 2nd and 2. Plus it would have only been an incompletion, not anything different. So, but that does take it down to the 26. Under 10 minutes now. And this time we will go inside with Murray against safe. And hands it off. 54. A run 2. I is going to be, this is 2nd down, so it's Michael Pierce. He is definitely not a run 2. So, is the tight end in a 3 is Clive Walford. Is he a run 0? Clive in Ravens territory is a run 0, yes, so it's only a 1-yard gain, so you're going to cut that 2nd and 2 in half. And it's going to lead to a 3rd and 1. Just misses getting it, and now I'm going to go short yardage, and they're going to go ahead and screen it to 8, which is going to be Jalen Richard is going to be the target of the screen pass. We're going to try something a little different. So screening it against a run. And he swings it out to the outside. 53 is E is 0 pass. E is going to be on short yardage. It's Zadarius Smith. And he is a, I got to look here, my eyes aren't so good. Is he 0? He is 1-, which makes him 0. Yes, so it's missed tackle after catch. It's a 9-yard gain for Richard, as the screen pass works out just great for the Raiders, and that is a first down through the air. Another third down conversion. Raiders now, what does that make them? 4 for 5, I believe. So that gets it down to the 16-yard line. Okay, so Washington coming in. We're going to go outside to Washington against safe. So he's a AAA outside runner. 21, no. Well, it'll still be a 6-yard gain. The higher the number on that little chart, the worse. But this will be a good gain for him with that AAA rating. And that's a 6-yard gain, so that'll bring up second. It's going to take it all the way to the 10. Eight, 10. It's still 9-0, and they're driving. They're looking for another touchdown. They're going to stick with that formation. They will throw short in 4. That'll be Crabtree as the target against a safe defense. Can they get a touchdown and extend this lead? Would they go for 2 if they got it as well? So here, back to pass is Carr, 26. Are either tackle A or slot, or side back, slot back, whatever you want to call it, or either of them 2 pass. So for the Raiders, Donald Penn is a 2-, so he is not a 2 pass here. SB in this formation is Seth Roberts. He is not a 2 pass, so no. Dumped off, complete 4. We're going to dial up 2 D6s. That is going to be 4. That would be a first down, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see what the penalty is called. 44 is going to be a offensive holding call. So holding, offense, I don't know. And that's tough because that would have been a first down. But that'll be a 10-yard penalty against the Raiders, and it'll be 2nd and 14 from the 20. 8 minutes left. Still 9-0, but Oakland driving, although this is going to hamper them a little bit. They're going to go ahead and re-roll. They'll go with same formation, 4. Okay, so let's go with a short pass. I'm going to try and get it in pieces here. So 20 is Crabtree against pass, so they sniff this out. So a short pass against a pass. It's going to be a pass to Crabtree. Swings it out here. Let's see if it's going to be caught. B or G to pass. So this is going to check the defense. B is Webb. 2-, so no. G is going to be, on the second down, is going to be Owasso. He is also not a 2 pass. So instead of being an interception chance, it's just incomplete. So unfortunately for the Raiders, it'll be 3rd down and 14 on another incompletion here. So are they going to try and throw it in the end zone? They could run it here and try to pick it up on the ground. They're going to go with their long yards. They're going to go with a medium pass to Cooper. Mari Cooper will be the target against pass defense. So let's see if Carr can thread the needle here. Back to pass is Carr. 65 is F, a 0 pass. That's Mosley, C.J. Mosley. He is not. So FB in this case is Jalen Richard. He's not a 0 pass. So it's going to be just incomplete. And this is another drive that will stall for the Raiders. 7:40 left. 4th and 14 from the 20. And they're going to have to call out Sebastian Janikowski another time. This time it's going to be a 37-yard field goal. So any number except the unusual results will be a good kick. The kick is up. Oh, and it's an unusual result. So let's see what happens here. Might still make it, but let's take a look. We've got 63. That is going to be blocked. 11-yard loss. It's going to be recovered by the Ravens. Need to roll the decider die to figure out who picks it up. It's either A or B, right? A or B. It'll be B. Blocked, recovered. B would be Webb, we're going to say. Minus 11. Okay, and now we go to 66 for a return. Long return, and this is going to be on a blocked kick return. Here we go. 41. Find some room near the sideline. A 25-yard return for Ladarius Webb. Really, what the doctor ordered for the Ravens. They're going to get some great field position now. So from the 20, that brings it back to 31 is where it was blocked and recovered at the 31, and then 25. So that's going to be the 44-yard line of Washington with 7:30 left. So quite a fortuitous turn of events here. 45-yard line of Oakland. Baltimore might be able to get on the board if they can get a couple first downs here. So Baltimore will take over. Still 9-0. That's a quirky result, and you do get those in this game. But it helps to make the game interesting too. So 5 is going to be Juszczyk as the tailback, and they're definitely going to start throwing here. They've got, it's going to be Dixon with Juszczyk as a fullback, but they're going to throw medium pass. They're going to start right away medium, and that's going to be to Chris Moore against a pass. So already the dice are not favoring the Ravens here. Back to pass is Flacco. Is B a 0 pass? That's Reggie Nelson. No, he isn't. So potential interception with a Y equals 2. It got to be a lead 1 number here on this roll if it's going to be an interception, and it's not. So it's just an incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the Oakland 45. Baltimore cannot get anything going here today. So they're again going to throw. This time they're going to try a screen pass, and it will be to Kenneth Dixon. I'm just going to try something here. And another pass defense. Dice are helping Oakland here today so far. And so here is the play 15. Flacco's double A is going to be complete to Dixon. And we're going to roll a die. We'll roll the black die, and it's going to be 5-yard gain. So that's going to make it 3rd and manageable, 3rd and 5 from the Oakland 40. And now we can go from a base set. Let's re-roll here. That's going to be this 5 set again. We're going to go another short pass. Going to try and get it in little chunks. 13 is going to be to Pitta. Oops, wrong die. Against, this time a blitz. So if they can beat this, they will get the first down. And maybe in some good field position. So the throw is going to be to Pitta. Back to pass. 22 is going to be E or K for, if either of them are 2 passes, it's going to be a sack. E is TJ Carey, and he is a 1, so no. K is Khalil Mack. He is a 2 minus. 2 minus. If you can see that, 2 minus. That means he's a 1 on this side, so it will be XS. So this should turn into some kind of a gain here. Let's see. 22 again. A 2-pass. On third down is Danico Autry. He's not a 2-pass. So it's going to be a 10-yard gain complete to Dennis Pitta, and that'll be a first down. I'm going to take it down to the 30-yard line. So, on the move now, Baltimore. They're getting down into where they might be able to score 30 of Oakland. First and 10, 6:10 left in the half. Okay, let's go with another medium pass. This will also be, this is going to be to Nick Boyle. He'll be the target against safe defense here on first down. So medium pass. Snap. 62. C, a 0 pass. C is Nate Allen, and he is not. So tight coverage, caught, out of bounds, incomplete. And they're not going to do the video review. 2nd and 10. And let's try running it inside with Dixon. And Dixon should, was he get 5 carries? How many did he carry in the first half? 3. So he gets 2 more where he becomes an A inside runner. So inside against safe. Snap, the handoff, 45. Guard A, a run 2. It's Marshall Yonda, but not inside the opponent's 50. He is a run 1. He's a 2-. So it's going to be smothered for a 1-yard loss. Dixon gets knocked back. It's going to be 3rd and 11 from the 31. Okay, long yardage. Going to go with a medium pass play. And the target will be Pitta again. Dennis Pitta gets a lot of targets against a safe defense. So, medium versus safe. Back to pass. Flacco, he flushes to his right. 22. Possible interception. Again, if it's in the teens, it's an interception. It's not. Black die first. That's an incompletion, and it's going to be 4th and 11 from the 31. 5:15 left, and I think we're going to have Tucker come out. He is a very good kicker. It would be a 48-yarder, and he's going to give this a go. Field goal attempt for Tucker. He's a quad A without any restrictions. Now, the 48-yarder, he's got to be at 54 or less in order to make this. Here we go. The snap, the hold, the kick, and it is good. It's a 42. That would make it from 51 yards. So plenty of distance there. That's good, and that's going to cut the score, or the lead, to 9-3, so down to 6. With 5 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second quarter. So Tucker will kick off. Oakland is also going to receive the second half kick. So if they could get a 2-for-1 here, if they can run a little clock and try to get points right before the half, they could really extend their lead here. But here's the kickoff, 32 for Tucker. He is a great kicker all around, and so the 32 is a 63 plus 12, so that's going to be out of the end zone as well. And it's going to be a touchback, 1st and 10 from the Oakland 25. So the blocked field goal turns into points for Baltimore, and so let's see if Oakland can bounce back here from that situation. So we're going to roll this. It's a 2. So they're going to run inside with Murray with this formation with Vidal Alexander, who is actually a tackle. He's not a guard, but anyway, it's against a safe defense. So inside run. And the play, 36, is center, a run 0. It's Rodney Hudson. He's a 1. So nope. Going to be a play where he pounds inside and he gets 3. So Murray dragged down at the 28. 2nd and 7. Stick with that formation, and they're going to run him on the outside against it safe. So they're going to try off tackle here, and the pitch 64 will be an unusual result. It'll be 42, which is going to be a 2-yard loss, but a penalty marker is down, and that is going to be a false start, so the play was ruled dead. And it's going to be 2nd and 12 from the 23. They're going to use the same formation. This time they're going to screen it against a blitz, and I forgot to check who. It'll definitely be Murray here. Going to try and screen it to Murray, beat the blitz. So kind of a good matchup here. Let's see if it works out. 13. Carr is an A, so the A is going to be 1 die worth of yardage. It'll only be 1, so it's going to be stopped just after the line of scrimmage. And it's going to lead to 3rd and 11. 4 minutes left. And they're going to bring out their long yard set, and it'll be 3rd. They're going to go with a medium pass to 7, which would be Seth Roberts. Whoops, I rolled the wrong one. Against pass defense. So medium against pass. Can Carr find his man, Seth Roberts? Here we go. 51. Is a 0 pass? It's Cerise Wright. He is a 1, so no. Rated 1, so it will be covered, and it's going to be dumped off to an alternate. We're going to say that is Roberts as the alternate receiver. And we're going to re-roll these. This is how long? They need 11, so not likely, but it's an 8-yard gain, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 3. And Baltimore will save their timeouts and let that run. Oakland is going to let it go all the way to 3:20, so the 40 seconds come off. 32 is going to be first. I think this is the first punt from Marquette King on the day. So he'll be back. He averages 49. And at 65, this is a potential punt block. Probably not going to happen. He's got a block rating of A, so that's very unlikely that it leads to a block. 46, is he A or B? Yes, he is. It's going to be a 15-yard punt out of bounds. Oh, boy. So that's not what they're looking for from Marquette King. 3:10 left. Be 1st and 10 for Baltimore, and that'll be at the Oakland 47, 2nd in a row where they start in Raider territory. So prime chance here for Baltimore to get the lead before half. So let's see, they're going to go ahead and send out Terrence West with Mike Wallace, and it is a pass formation. Let's try and throw long. They're going to try and catch him napping. So this is going to be Steve Smith, the target, against a blitz. So this could be a sack. It could be a completion. Incompletion. Let's see. Back to pass is Flacco. 13. This is going to be a great roll. That's going to be 2Q minus a die. So it's going to be complete to Smith. His Q rating is 10. So it's going to be 20 minus 14-yard gain to Smith, and that'll be a 1st down. And we haven't had many 1st downs in this 2nd quarter. That is 2. They're gonna let the clock be normal here, so it's gonna go down to 35. 2:35. 1st and 10 from the 33. They have plenty of time. No rush. So 5. That's going to be Dixon and Juszczyk. They will throw short this time. 6 on the short is going to be to Dixon against a blitz. Short versus blitz. What's going to come about of this? 26. Tackle B or quarterback, either of them 0. Flacco's a 1. Tackle B is Hurst. He's a 1. So it's going to be XS. So this is going to be a completed pass most likely. And 23 is tackle A 0. That's Ronnie Stanley. He's not. It's going to be complete for 11 yards to Kenneth Dixon. That's another first down. It's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So that was an 11-yard gain. I wrote down 10. But that's the 2-minute warning with Oakland up 9-3. But Baltimore is on their way here towards the end zone. 1st and 10 from the 22. All right. So, it's going to be... I feel like I forgot to move my marker too as to who has the ball, but it says Baltimore now, and that's who has it. They will run inside with West. This is going to be against a run defense. Wow, good guess from the Raiders. Let's see if Baltimore and West can beat it out. 45. Guard B or run 2. It's Vlad DeCoste, and he's not. So it's going to be a 1-yard loss. That was maybe a little bit risky there. They're going to go ahead on a shorter time frame, under 2 minutes in the first half. You can go to 25 seconds if you want to conserve time. 2nd and 11 from the 23, and now they're going to stay in that set because they're going with a quick. They're going to go with a quick play, and so it's going to be. They're going to go with a medium pass now to Smith against run again. So this is. This has a good chance of working. Let's see. Back to pass 15 on the double A, right? Yes, that's going to be complete for Q, which is 10 minus 5. That'll be a 5-yard gain, and they're going to have to use their first timeout. Pass to Smith for 5. So only 10 seconds will come off from that. That'll be 3rd and 6 from the 18. They really don't want to come away with 3 here, but they may have to settle for that. 3rd down and 6 from the 18. They're going to bring out their long yardage set, and they will go with a short pass here to 18. That will be Mike Wallace. Correct? Yes, Mike Wallace against pass. Here we go. Short pass against pass. Here's the play. 66. Is the home team on offense? No, it's going to be incomplete. So tough one there for the Ravens. 1:15, 4th and 6 from the 18, and they're going to have to rely on Tucker to get this one. Can't get any more yardage here on this, and they're just going to have to take their field goal, which is going to be a 35-yarder, and pretty much this is automatic except for the unusual results. He's back. The kick is up. The kick is good. So with 1:10 left in the first half, Baltimore is making up some ground. They also give Oakland a little bit of time to work with, and Oakland does have all 3 of their timeouts. So in theory, they could try and make a little bit of a play of this, but we'll see. Okay, so Tucker will kick off, and 43 is 59, and 12 is going to be 71. That is going to be a touchback. They aren't going to bother running 6 yards deep in the end zone. So it'll be 1:10 left, 1st and 10 from the Raider 25. So this is an interesting call. They're gonna use their long yardage. They will go with a medium pass here to 13, which is going to be Clive Walford, the tight end, against a pass defense. So here we go. Back to pass is Carr, and it's 15. He is an A. That's an incompletion. So that's probably the worst of it. 1 minute left. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They're going to go with this long yardage. It's going to be Richard. They're going to inside run with Richard against pass defense. They'll use a timeout if they can get it past a first down here. So here we go. He hands off, inside handoff. EA a run 0. EA is Mari Cooper. He is a run 0. So yes, it's going to be a 3-yard loss. Gets him behind the line. And Baltimore decides not to take a timeout. And with 20 seconds left, 3rd and 13 from the 22, it's going to be the old kneel down from Derek Carr. And they're going to take it to halftime with the lead. So it's going to be Oakland 9, Baltimore 6 at the half. I forgot to move this down again. Whoops, wrong guy. Forgot to move that down, but this is now end of the first half, or halftime. There we go. 9-6. That's where it stands. I'm going to go ahead and upload this. I will have the stats ready to go for the next installment of this. So 9-6. Not a ton of stuff happening here in this particular. Basically just 3 field goals. 2 for the Ravens, 1 for the Raiders. But both teams did get to move the ball some, but they stalled out a bit. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 first downs in this quarter. So you'll have that with this. You know, just like in any football game, you have a period of time when you can have some kind of a lull, and that's what this one was. But we'll see. Hopefully the third quarter, when we get a chance to bring that to you, we'll have a little more action. So see you then. 9-6. Currently your score from the McAfee Coliseum in the Bay Area. 2016 Oakland Raiders up on the 2016 Baltimore Ravens, looking to secure that 1 seed. The Raiders they could do that with a victory here. So I did get a chance to put some stats together. Oakland 9, Baltimore 6. As you can see, Flacco not having a very good passing performance in the first half. 8 for 15, 72 yards. Derek Carr, 65% efficiency, 124 yards with a touchdown. Flacco also sacked twice. The running game much more effective for the Raiders as well. They dominate the time of possession. They also get double up on first downs and yards total, and also do much better job on 3rd down. So, but you can say that at least for the Ravens, they're only down 3. It could be a lot worse. So we will be back in another day or so with the third quarter of this game, looking to see who is going to take first place here in the Nine Nations Football League here on Tenacious Sports. See you then.